Is it going to cost you money if you don't master unconscious communication or persuasion? Will it cost you money? So, first of all, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Unconscious Communication Secrets with myself, Muneer Al-Busaidi. I'm very excited to have you guys on. We are live. Please drop a message if you are tuning in. It'd be good to say hi to you. Now, today I wanted to, I had a bit of a realization, right? I was kind of teaching unconscious communication, for a bit of time now. However, recently I had to use it to myself. So at the moment, I'm trying to sell my house. Oh no, I'm selling my house, right? One of my houses, one of the properties that I have here in Abu Dhabi. Times are hard, so I can't really keep renting it. I gotta sell it off, etc. And so when I was trying to sell it, I started to speak to the number of real estate agents, and I found there was one person in particular that called me. They had an offer, etc. And they were really trying to use a lot of these persuasion techniques on me. And luckily, it's so awesome that I recognize it and I was able to use it back on her to a much greater degree, which allowed me in the end to get a much, much better deal. Now, 10% more on a house is a lot of money. Now the market is down, etc. So this is what happened, right? I'm speaking to this lady, and she's telling me, you know what? Yeah, you got to sell it a lot lower, etc. And the market is down. A lot of people are leaving the UAE. A lot of people are trying to sell it off. People are losing jobs, and it's not the so this is the time you got to take what the first offer that you get, and basically she was putting a lot of fear of loss on me, with regards to lowering my price. And I said to her, you know what? Yeah, for sure. Everything that you're saying is very true. However, at the same time, one of the things that you haven't mentioned is that the UAE has recently just reduced, taken off all the transfer fees. They've made loans available to Emiratis. A lot of Emiratis are buying for investments at the moment. And then, and Lyndon's online talking about you need to sell our place. Me and Lyndon are we've both been chatting about this, selling our house. Anyhow, and so this lady's you really need to sell. You need to sell. And I said, but listen, you haven't mentioned a couple of things. A lot of Emiratis at the moment, they are able to get a lot of loans. And then on top of that, we're talking about a villa. Everyone that's in flats at the moment in Abu Dhabi, they've been locked down for so long. The demand of flats are going up, of villas are going up because people want bigger spaces. So yes, you're right that the economy is kind of down, etc. However, the demand for villas has gone up. So don't come and tell me about the lowest price and asking me to accept that. And so we went back and forth. And at the end of the day, I don't want to talk too soon, but we're talking about a very big difference. 5% on a villa, 5 to 10% on a villa is a lot of money. And so And then I started to think about it, like how many people are falling victim to that fear of loss? How many people are falling victim to not understanding unconscious communication or not understanding persuasion techniques and how it would affect the price? Like literally, the amount that you'd make or lose when it comes to a house is huge. And all it takes is just a few little techniques in order to get the right price, the right investment. So is the lack of unconscious communication or persuasion skills, will it cost you money? And that's a fair question to ask. And that's why I'm very, very passionate about this, because I believe that, you know, having the right techniques, even when I was negotiating with the guy that's made me an offer, you know, like understanding when he was serious about what he couldn't do and when he was fishing for answers, you know, and being able to maintain that interest of having a higher price, but at the same time he has other options, and keeping that interest, like that's very key. So unconscious communication or persuasion skills can really make a huge difference, and all it takes is literally sometimes one transaction, and it will be worth an investment in learning these skills. So I urge you to look into, because one day you're going to need it, whether it's a car, a house, or whether it's helping someone to do something. I have no idea, but what it is going to be for you. However, one day these skills are going to pay off a lot for you. Lyndon, I gotta hook Lyndon up and help him out with his house then, I think, because he's one of the guys that gave me the idea. So, all right, cool. So this is a very quick video for today. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. It's a very short one today, but I think it's a very powerful one when it comes to understanding how tangible these skills are and how they can make a huge difference. By the way, sometimes it can make a huge difference for the rest of your life. Like, for example, you know, when I got made redundant, I was able to negotiate and ask for a couple of extra things, which benefits me a long term. If you get a new job and you start to negotiate, that will affect you long term, because you're talking about, if, let's say, a salary, and you ask for, if you're able to negotiate a little bit of an increase, that's an increase for the rest of your life. So these skills can hook you up. All right, cool. So thanks for watching, Lyndon. Appreciate Lyndon. We gotta hook Lyndon up. We gotta hook Lyndon up with selling his house. So if you know anyone that wants to buy it in the UAE, unfortunately I might be helping him negotiate. But all right. So guys, thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you have a great day, and I'll catch you on another episode very, very soon. Peace out, one love, and I'll catch you soon.